Okay. Versatile Vigilante, man. Young Vince, Uncle Vinny, we're here. Got a very special guest. We actually have two special guests. We got behind the camera, we got the man Thang over here.
That's it.
Young Jamie. He's Jamie from Joe Rogan Experience. We got Thang. And we got the head honcho of fucking Royce Visuals.
Thank you.
Aleem.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on this. This is it's crazy.
Man, long overdue. I'm super happy to have you guys here, man. For anyone who's watching this, these guys are a huge part of Versatile Vigilante. Anyone who saw the footage we put out a couple weeks ago with the jerseys, we got the hats right here. Those should look familiar to you. These were the guys making that happen, man. These were the guys fucking behind the camera, making the moves, doing the scouting, linking up with me, doing all the planning. So I really appreciate you guys for coming out, man.
Thank you.
Talking some shit, having some fun.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, yo, what have you been up to since then, man? I see you guys doing a lot of shit. Let's tell the people.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like when people ask me like, how's your day? How's your week? How are you busy? When's your off day? And it's so hard to explain or contemplate and put into words because it's like if you understood how all over things are, you're gonna be like, how do you stay sane? But it's good. But there's so much moving parts right now that I can't even say. I can't even tell you like how summarize it in one word. But to tell you in the gist of it, everything's good, man. We've been doing a lot of shoots lately, different sectors. So right now, we're doing a food show.
Nice.
We basically focused on Haiti. We did one on Korea. And the next one is on indigenous.
Okay.
Right? So you do that, and then you bounce back to like a fitness shoot. And then you bounce back, we just shot a music video. Right? So it's like your minds are always changing. And on top of that, you're thinking about growing the business itself because it is a business, right? And just touch on that, yeah.
Bro, versatility, man.
Hey, my man got to have to pop that
plug.
in there, yo.
Shameless plug, but you guys are living that, man. You guys
he had
are
to pop
living
that in there, absolutely.
Had to. It
Absolutely,
fits so well.
yes.
When I first met you guys, like I saw on your IGs stuff like you were talking about, like all over the place. You were doing music videos already. I think you were already doing the food stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that kind of fits what I'm trying to do. Like these guys clearly are down to try different shit, different mentalities.
Yes.
So it's really cool to hear that, and I'm loving the food content you guys are posting, man.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Fucking making me hungry, though.
Passion. It's a passion. See, the thing is, it's like we're doing different types of genres, but it's still interesting to us. So it's not like you can't call up Royce Visual and be like, I want to shoot my bar mitzvah, you know what I mean? Or like a wedding. That's not what we do.
Right.
What we do is fashion, food, fitness, and music videos.
That's an interesting point. Did you decide to kind of like put yourselves in a category at some point? Or was it something where you just learning, you're like, this is what I want to stick with?
Yeah, no, I mean, when I first started out roughly 5-6 years ago, I kind of tested out everything.
Yeah.
So I wasn't particular in what I wanted to do. So we tested a few waters. So, I mean, I shot food, I shot fitness. I never wanted to go in weddings. Anybody who thinks you're a videographer is be like, oh, wow, you probably shoot weddings, right? I'm like, no, I hate weddings. I hate shooting weddings. I hate being like, but some people love that. I never did that out of the get-go, but I had the ability to test different waters. And that's when I, was stuck to a few genres that I like, which was the fashion, fitness, food, and music videos.
Love it. You have to test the waters a bit, see what you like, see what you enjoy.
Yes.
That's amazing, man. With some of the stuff you're doing now, do you see that it's opening different doors for you? Because with the food stuff, I feel like that could open crazy doors. Like I'm thinking TV, like films, like being on a film set, stuff like that. Big plans. Right?
I mean, I tell this to my team because, it's not just me, right? It's as we all know, we have Thang over here, and we have another teammate over there. He's out there doing his thing. But I always tell him that video production is a gateway, right? It's a gateway towards many other things, right? So we're not just stuck on, hey, we just want to be a creator and just shoot videos. We want to do more than that, right? This is a business. We want to run a business and we want to grow. So, for example, say how we shoot the videos for food,
Yeah.
right? So we're doing with a lot of chefs and whatnot. How about we come up with a spice rack for each of the genres of chefs we shot with, right? So with Haiti, with Jamaica, with Korea, just collaborate. But you're thinking like, why would you come up with your own spice rack with chefs? Aren't you a videographer? And it's like, no, we're more than that. But again, it depends on how outreach you want to go for and how much you want to, take upon yourself, right? Fashion. You could come out with a fashion line.
Hey man, the less you limit yourself, the more possibilities. You never know.
Absolutely.
I love that mentality.
Yes.
100%. When I was working with you guys, even before we even like shot the videos, which we're gonna definitely discuss a little bit more today. What I was impressed by was with dealing with yourself and with Thang. I have reached out to many people since I started the podcast, like to do different shit, get quotes,
Right.
Even getting the hats and stuff made, like reach out to different people.
Right.
Yo, I realize a lot of people are not really about the business. Like they're late to return a call.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Dealing with
Yeah.
you guys, like I reached out, Thang hit me, I think like the next day.
Yeah.
Had a discussion. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Hit me back. Let's do it. Spoke with you. Same type of thing. I think within the first like 2 weeks of us talking, we fucking found a location. Like
Yeah.
we met up that day. Like you guys, I want to work fast. I want to work like let's get this done, man. Let's do it. The fact that you guys were like that was super huge for me. Is that something that's a part of the goal of the brand, like efficiency,
Yeah. The thing is, so the creative game is a young industry.
For sure.
Right? So, and I mean that in both ways as the people who are in it and the status of it, right? So video production has been around for the longest time, but now cameras are being more affordable now, so younger crowds are getting into it.
Everyone can do it now.
But the thing is, people are not accustomed to
Exactly.
dealing with other people. So, for example, if a content creator makes a video and they deliver it to the client, and the client's like, I don't like this. It's not what I wanted. Then the content creator feels attacked. It's like, wait, what do you mean you don't like it? I put this much out, This is what you say you wanted. But the business approach is you would have understood what they wanted from the beginning.
Yes.
Right? Reiterate that to them and be like, okay, so this is what you want, this is what you want to do, and this is what we can't do. Right? And you deliver it, and if they have an issue with it, be like, okay, no problem. What points do you have issues with? Of course, in your contract, you would have said that, hey, you have 2 revisions. So that's when you'd be like, you could use up one of your revisions to fix that problem. But to reiterate, it's like not a lot of people are accustomed to customer service.
Yeah.
Right? So to put them, if you're a content creator, you're basically freelancing, right? And freelancing is a business in itself. You either working for yourself or you're working for someone. If you're working for someone, you're not freelancing. If you're working for yourself, you're freelancing. You're a business, but no one's approaching that way when they deal with people. So they deal with people the way they deal with people in general themselves, not as a business.
Exactly.
So when they talk to you, you're just like, or they don't reply to your call, or they don't reply to your message promptly, or your DMs, or anything like that. It's just like they feel like they will reply back to you whenever they feel like, and that's not the way to go. So I made it imperative that we, stay on top of that, and we reply with intentions of, making that connection happen.
100%. That establishes that trust
Absolutely.
early on, that connection. Like with you guys, I see you as people I want to work with in the future. Like, and if you ever need something from me, you have that, and that's because the relationship, the first impression, man. First impression is such a big thing, and the first impression was so good. That could lead to long-term relationships, man.
Absolutely.
So I really like that you guys understand that, and the business aspect is huge.
Yes.
Creative, when it's time to be creative, let's do it. Let's push the boundaries, but business has to be correct, I respect
it comes first.
It comes first. It has to.
I never learned this in the beginning. I
was there.
Let's hear an example. I feel like you got a pretty good example.
No, I mean like. No. No. Okay. So the thing is, I've came through so much customer service job. I worked roughly 12 customer service job and probably got fired from 6 of them.
Okay.
So relatively speaking, I've learned how to deal with people and how to talk to people through that. And I knew like, okay, listen, I can never be accustomed to working for someone. But how to charge people, how to, invoice people, how to follow up with people, that's not something I'm so accustomed to.
Sure.
So it was a lot of learning, especially when you do a job and you deliver it and you don't have a deposit and they don't pay you. So then you're just trying to, chase them.
Then you got to put your Sopranos
mind
to play.
Buddy. It's just like
to kick some doors down.
Oh, buddy, I'm shaking trees and whatnot, man. It's crazy, but I don't have one story that I remember. It just matter of experience.
100%. It's all about experience.
Yeah.
Learning and just growing.
Huge part of it. Growth is the only way to grow is to try, and if you try, it probably won't be the best right away.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Absolutely. And then right now I'm just actually legitimately trying to think of like a client that's been that. Okay, so year one.
Yeah.
I felt like
when was year one? We're gonna go a little deeper into this.
Yeah.
But when was year one?
Year one was 2015.
Okay, so you've been in the game a while.
So I've been in the game a while, but it's like I've grown to the point where it's like now I think the past 2 years I've grown more so as a owner, individual, and just my mindset's changed now.
Becoming a boss.
That's it. I started as a creator though.
Yep.
I started as a creator and it just evolved to the point where now I'm just like I look at things with purpose as opposed to hey, maybe if I collab with that guy, this was early on, if I collab with that guy or girl or business, maybe I could get put on. Honestly, it's not the way to go with things because, again, time is money. Your time is valuable, right? The time that you go there to shoot, to plan out, to edit, to color, to put the music, to define the music too. You know what I mean? The subscription to edit, all this put together, the camera, the memory card, everything is on your dime, right? So, dude, like... It's like I learned that the hard way for the first 3-4 years. And then it was like, now I'm pivoting to, as you say, the boss mentality. I don't feel like I'm there yet. I feel like I'm there if I can sleep and make money.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
That's it.
I like that. That means you're putting your time to work for real.
That's it. I'm still a worker. I'm still a worker who's trying to push the narrative. And again, it's just a matter of levels. And I've worked with so many business owners that I see their lifestyle. And when I get a glimpse of that, it's so hard to come back and be like, do something so mundane that gets me so little in so much time, right? When you work for business or owners, because I work closely with these business owners, or I talk to them, and I see their lifestyle, and it's mind-blowing, man. It's mind-blowing, which is why I can't go back to the way things are. So now it's all a matter of making it and doing what makes happen.
Absolutely. Do you feel like that's like inspiration for you?
Absolutely. I mean, I've had humble beginnings, as many people have said. I'm no different. I honestly want a lot, as a lot of people would say, but I understand that doesn't come easy.
For sure.
Right? And I'm hungry, right? So that's why I wake up and do what I do. Again, I'm still learning, though. I wish I had a rich dad who could teach me these things. You know what I mean?
Fuck it, man. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be.
It's because everything is so much more fast-tracked. Right? If you have, I truly believe in a mentor. I don't have a mentor, but I truly believe in having someone who's reached a level of success, teach you certain things, so you can not waste time by learning these
100%.
things. Right?
But I'm gonna say some shit right now. You're gonna be that for somebody one day. Some people, you're supposed to be the mentor. I feel. I don't know. I kind of feel that way about myself because I'm also super hard-headed, and if someone was trying to tell me what to do, I don't think I'd listen too well. Like I feel like I need to fucking try. I don't know. I kind of see that in you as well. Like you might need to,
maybe that's what we vibe. A little bit. That's what we vibe.
I think so, bro. Cheers to that.
Hey, cheers.
Dang, cheers.
I got
as well.
my tea.
We're having some coffee together.
That's it. That's it.
You touched on an interesting thing there with talking about having a team. Of course, we got Thang and we got the homie Sam.
Yeah.
He's in the field right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Shout out to Sam.
Shout out to Sam.
Shout out to Sam.
I want to toot my own horn a little bit. His first ever filming was on my shit,
Yes,
correct? There
that
we
was
go.
our first chemistry. That
Sam.
was our first chemistry on your set, and
There we go. That's history.
That
That's
was vibes.
history.
That was vibes.
That was definitely vibes. But
Yeah.
one thing I want to ask you, you didn't always have a team.
Mm.
You were doing this shit dolo when you started off. What is the benefits of having a team? How did that kind of come together?
Man, I think in the beginning it's okay to go by yourself because it allows you to curate your plan, your plan of
Vision.
attack, your vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you start out, you don't know what you really want to do. So to have too many players on a team, it kind of takes away from your narrative goal,
For sure.
right? So
Waters it down.
it absolutely does, and it helped me develop my mindset going forward. So Thang was around though; he helped me out on certain sets, but it's not like how it is now, right?
Right.
Like where every set he comes through as grip photographer, drone operator, right? But before it was early on, he was just like, "Oh yeah, let me show up and let me help you out, and if I
Right.
can," because he was working too. We were all working.
Yep.
But then it's like, then you reach a wall where you got to think to yourself, am I trying to be a freelancer? Which means I'll be working for myself, but at the same time, there's only so much you can do as a freelancer,
Yep.
right? Or I work for someone, right? But again, if you work for someone, you're capped. There's no, I mean,
You can't call the shots.
you can't call the shots. You can't
Yep.
wake up whenever you want to. You
Yep.
can't, just be like, you know what, I'm gonna take an off day. I can't. Your money, the amount of money you make working for someone is capped as well,
Yep.
because they basically depict how much you make, right? So I reached a point where I'm like, okay, I know I can't work for someone, and this freelance thing is cool, but corporations don't look at you as a business. Right? And I think that's the number one thing that people need to understand, that if Nike approaches you and you shoot fitness videos and Nike approaches you, Nike will rather approach a business and have them do their thing. If they approach you, they're looking for a collaboration in the sense of like, your work is amazing, but like they won't give you.
This is what we want. Do it for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if you were a business, it's more like, okay, we'll cut you a bigger check because we understand, and here you go. Here's like 300K or 500K, right? As opposed to a single person, they're like, okay, we'll commission you to do this. Here's 10K or 20K or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And that's high numbers, by the way. 10K, 20K for a single person, but 500K to a business, and not so much crazy talk, right?
Yeah.
So my mindset was there. I was just like, okay, I need to build that corporation. So when I have people on the team, and that's when I didn't like look it up. I didn't put a post on it. I just
Let it happen.
let it happen. Let
Yeah.
it happen. Let it happen. And that's how it grew. It started with Thang, and then I was kind of tight on that. And Sam just happened organically. He just wanted to be a director and cinematographer. And that's how it turned out. And now, I get DMs every now and then of people who want to, come through. But it's like, I just want to make sure the vibe's right.
For
right?
sure. Oh man, that's a huge thing.
Absolutely. You
You
got to be a
can't-
part of it.
You gotta be part of it. You can't work. I don't think your business partners need to be like your best friends, but you have to be on the same page, bro. Like you have
Same
to-
energy wave.
Same
man.
energy,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah.
huge subscriber of that. So that's awesome, bro. I love to hear that type of a story. And working with you guys definitely have that like synchronicity,
Yeah.
which was really, really cool to experience.
Appreciate that.
Starting off in the like, first of all, would you describe yourself as like a director, a filmer? Like, what's a word for you? I don't want to put you in a box either, but
All of the above.
all of the above,
All of the above.
whatever,
Honestly,
whatever
man,
the
it's like,
mood.
It's like whenever, like, you know what it is? It's like whenever you go to fill in your job title, and you're like, job title, what do you do? And I'm just like,
Too many.
bro, like I
I
edit,
need 2 pieces of paper for this.
bro, I shoot, I'm a producer, I'm a, I do my financing, taxes, bro, there's so much on that list, and I'm just like, I'm always changing my title: cinematographer, owner,
Yep.
director, owner, videographer. Oh no, you know, but
Yeah.
I know I'm owner of a business called Royce Visuals.
Yes.
If I were to explain what I do, it would be a cinematographer, which is I'm depicting the visuals and I shoot and whatnot. But
Depends on the day, man.
it
Depends on what's needed.
You know what? That's right. You're right. You're right. It depends on the day,
Yeah.
time of day.
You're also a psychologist too.
Oh my gosh.
Working with different people,
Advi-
advisor, 100%.
Yeah. I
100%.
totally forgot. Sometimes I put my fix my glasses and take my notepad.
Yeah.
So like, how's your business doing?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your family? Right. So yeah, it's different. It depends.
That's why I like to talk to. I think I relate a little bit more to people behind the scenes too, because you really understand how much shit you do.
Yeah.
Like how much shit is, like in front of the camera gets the shine. I think. Would we agree on that?
Yeah.
And they work hard, 100%. But behind the scenes, bro, like there's so much to put into place.
Listen, I'm trying to be that guy who's just like, yo, you see that guy right there? He is like the boss, but
Yeah.
I'm not in front of there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't want to be in front. I don't need a glamour. I don't need a, hey man, can you sign this?
Yes.
Can you take a picture? No. I'm just trying to be that guy who's in the background, who's making that dough, and like pushing that paper.
You want to be the guy that they have to call
Oh.
to make the shit.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. I mean, you don't
Exactly.
get there easy, but like,
No, bro,
Yeah.
but you guys are on the way, man. I love what
appreciate
you
that.
guys are building.
Appreciate
Super, super cool to
Appreciate
have
that.
you as contacts now.
Yes,
I'm excited to see what we
yes,
come
yes,
up with
yes.
in the future
Absolutely,
too. But
absolutely.
no, I love to see what you guys are doing, man. Always grinding. With the food stuff and the music videos and stuff, like, is there a big difference? Fashion, music videos, food. Is there a big difference in the approach you guys take?
Yeah, I think food is much more industry standard. So in a sense, where when we shot the show's called "Fuck Fast Food," basically a play on words to say like fuck fast food, because that's what's
That
killing.
went over my head, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was very good.
It's a play on
That's
words,
funny.
right? So it's basically to say fast food is killing the authenticity. I can't even say that word. Authenticity.
Authenticity.
See, this is why you do this. This
There
is
we
why you
go.
do this.
There
But
we go.
yeah, no, it's killing the that for the chef that create the good food. Man, I'm telling you, there's a difference between you go to Taco Bell. I haven't been there in many years, and then you go to a local joint, and you got the auntie in the back comes out with the brio tacos, and you dip that, and you're just like, bro, what is this?
Can't be compared, bro.
It can be compared. So our show is basically based on showcasing that art. And man, like the way that you have to approach things is like you got to be professional in a sense, but yet know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Right? As opposed to music video, it's a younger game, right? Usually it's a younger game, or it's usually a startup. So it's like three things. So it's either the artist approaches you and they don't have a backing, meaning they don't have that much funds. Two, they have a backing, meaning they got a bigger budget, but that means they got family members or they have a family member that runs a business backing them. Or three, they have a label backing them.
Yeah.
That's it. But it's a younger crowd game. So the way you approach it is usually depending on who you talk to. If you talk to the label, you're much more prepped up and be like, all right, this is what we do. This is how much we can do. Or if you talk to the artist, you can break up some lingo and whatnot. And then, again, you diversify your lingo.
Yep.
Right? I don't talk the way I talk to, say, you, to a corporate owner and, with slangs, because you'll be like, you're so unprofessional.
100%.
Right? So you delegate which industry you talk to. So for fitness, I'm a huge aspect in fitness. I understand their lingo and what they are trying to portray. So it just depends. Depends on the industry.
And the willingness to be able to be flexible too, right?
Yes.
If you were set in your ways, I don't think you'd get the gigs that you're getting, man.
No. You gotta be flexible. You gotta flow like water. Shout out to
water,
Bruce Lee.
man. Always
Yeah,
wavy,
yeah.
man.
That's it. Hey, let's go.
Always,
Let's go.
always,
I see you doing
always.
that. Yeah.
Yes. So, starting off with the shit.
Yeah.
What made you even want? Such a cliche question, but I have to ask. Like, what made you want to pick up the camera, man? Like, was that something as a kid you were into?
I don't think so. I always thought to myself, like, man, when they ask you that question, why are you doing what you're doing? I wish I had a backstory where it's like, man, when I popped out, I had a VCR, thing just waiting on the table.
Yeah.
Doc passed that off to me.
4 years old, watching,
you know what I
going
mean?
to Blockbuster.
Picked up that tape and I was watching that movie, and that was it. No, I don't have I wish I did, but I don't have one. It was more so just as I went to like middle school, high school, I was interested in Comtech and all those courses where it's like you break out a video and then you kind of create like a reenactment scene from a film.
Yeah.
But I wasn't never really crazy into it. It was more so like it just happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just happened, and one thing led to another where I shot a video and people were like, oh, wow, the way you shot this is cool. And to me, and I think that's what differentiates people from different industries or different specialties, that what seems so basic to you might seem so far-fetched to someone else. And I think that's what people always tend to say, yo, you are special in your own way. And what people who feel like they're not special be like, no way, I don't have nothing. But the thing is, that thing that you think you're basic as, that's the defining factor, but we don't know that. And I think for me, it was video. That was my defining factor without realizing it. So I grew from there, and then on and off. And then for some reason, it just kept pushing me back in.
Was there like a time when you're like, you know what, I'm going with this. I'm riding with this.
I think when my moment of working at a Best Buy.
Nice.
Yeah. I was working, and for some reason, because I had Instagram and I wasn't posting nothing, but like early on when I worked at, True Religion.
No way.
Bro, I worked at 12
True
jobs,
Religion.
bro. I worked
Hey.
at 12 jobs. I could name you a couple that like it's just all over the place. So I'm just trying to figure
Hit
it
him
out.
for some jeans, man.
Bro, Victoria's Secret.
You worked there too.
Yeah, bro. I Bass Pro Shop.
What?
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shop.
Bro,
Okay.
all over.
All three of those two is completely like different
Completely
demographics too.
different.
Yo, it was in the cards for you, bro.
Bro, that's what
Just
allowed
had to
me
find
to,
Hell
be
yeah.
able to
That's sick.
talk with different demographics,
That's
different
huge,
people,
man.
right?
3 completely different demographics right there.
Dude, that's what kept me, tacked with the current clients I have
Yep.
right now. And so he just saw that I shot with True Religion. I got hooked up to take photos with Jadakiss.
Huge.
Jadakiss came through and he was just walking through this basement, and he was like doing this collab with this Toronto artist. This is way back. And then he saw that photo and he was like, yo, dude, do you shoot videography? I'm like, nah, but we can try. You know what I mean? And I got this video camera. Shout out to Thang. He helped me get that video camera.
Hey.
And we shot the first music video, and he was saying it was fire. It came out good.
You shot a Jadakiss music
No.
video.
I shot a photo. I did a photo session,
That's
and that photo
crazy.
session got me the video shoot
Okay.
for another job.
I'm This whole time I'm like, if the first fucking music video you did was Jadakiss, bro, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
No. But it was cool seeing Jadakiss though. That was
That's
like
huge.
That was like my first, I think, artist that I've seen in person with the craft that I do.
Right. I watched that music video. It was like your first one on YouTube, right?
It was the first.
I
Yeah.
peeked your YouTube
It
before
was the
shoot.
first one
Gotta
on
prepare.
YouTube. My days.
I saw that. That was dope. Okay.
Yeah. And then from then on, it was just like, okay, I think this is something I want to do.
Nice.
And then it just grew from there.
That's a very organic beginning, man.
Yeah, which is why I'm so
Love that.
hard-headed about like allowing people to come through the crew organically. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, if you bring someone in
Preach.
and they're not about it, yo, when things get tough, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, I gotta go out, man. I gotta get a job. I gotta do this. I gotta do that."
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you here, man? Why are you wasting my
The
time?
vibe just.
Energy is crucial. I believe in energy. I
Bro,
believe
I'm
in
shaking
energy.
my head because that's how I live my life completely. Like that was like so relatable what you just said, bro. People that don't know what that means don't understand. Like, what do you mean energy?
Bro,
It's huge.
I
It's
try to
everything.
break it down every time. Energy is
It's not to be. It can't be explained. I've realized that as well.
yeah.
Can't be explained. It's just like you.
just happens.
It just happens. You could feel it. Like
You could feel someone's energy. Someone walks in a room,
Huge.
you're like, I don't know if I could, I mess with
oh,
that
for
person.
sure,
you know what I
man.
mean?
And it's not even like they're a bad person
No,
or anything. It's
no,
just
no,
like
no.
different wavelengths. Like you know what I like to equate it to? Someone I've had this happen to me many times with like a music someone like an artist that I like or something, and someone's like, "What do you like? How do you like this?" And I'm like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
It's just it's
Absolutely.
not for you. That's all.
One of the things I do is I listen to K-pop. You know what
Nice.
I
I think you
listen
were
to
telling me
K-pop.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like, and then people would hop in my car and they'd be like, "What is it? It's not English." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's Korean." And they're like, "What? Did you understand that?" I'm like, "Nah." But music transcends
Sure.
languages. It transcends any word. It's a feeling. Right? It's a mood.
Someone asked like, "What's something that everyone likes?" And the answer was music. And I'm like, that is so true. Like, it could be completely different types of music, but
Yeah,
everyone listens to music, man.
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
world.
I think the number one thing was, I mean, like the one genre I was like, I don't know, but now I'm like, I'm okay with it now. It's country,
Yeah.
bro. Country was not my thing. It was not I hate it. It was just like I never got it
It wasn't your cup of tea.
until I worked at Bass Pro Shop and I'm in there in the hunting gear section,
Yes.
8 hours a day.
Yes.
It creeps up on you.
Drinking some moonshine in
Bro.
the fourth aisle.
Tell me how I go on break. I'm sitting down eating my food, and it's like a hunting show happening, and I'm just like, this is my life right now. What is going on? But it creeps up on you. So it's like I truly believe.
That's fire though, because you can see right just from something like that. There's something cool in anything, man. If you're willing to like be flexible with it, you
Absolutely.
could shoot a country video now. You'd be able
man.
to do it.
I'll be able to do it. Yeah.
For sure. I'm not even like fucking trying to kiss your ass, bro. Like it would come out. It would come out sick. I know it would. To me, that's the definition of like someone who's a professional. No matter what the scenario is, we're
Yeah.
gonna turn it into something sick.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
you don't need a fat ass budget and the best technology. You need the right work ethic, right mentality.
That's it.
So, long story short, I'm gonna be excited to see that Royce Visuals Country collab.
Hey, I feel like it's coming now. It's
Put
I'm
on some
a
cowboy
true
boots,
believer in
bro.
the universe, man. When you put something out in the universe will be like, all right, we'll
Hey,
send
there's
you
a
your
lot
way.
of money in that shit, man. Country
Damn.
music game is crazy. Boots and
Damn,
Hearts.
oh my gosh.
Come on.
Oh
I
my
can see you
gosh.
guys pulling up to Boots and Hearts doing some fucking doc type thing.
I see it.
Come on.
I see it.
Kidding me?
I honestly think that I can adapt to any type
can,
of
man.
They're very open.
industry.
Yes,
You know
that's
what I mean?
huge.
Like I think that one of my traits is what I've learned from my lifestyle and the way I approach in the beginning of working 12 different jobs, of shooting almost every single genre. As a matter of now I understand it. It all boils down to the basics, and now I understand the
Yeah.
basics. So now I can apply this basics to whatever genre I want, and then just tune it up the way I feel like it.
That's a great way to look at it. Cutting out the fat and just, what is this
Yeah,
really? at
yeah,
its
yeah,
core?
yeah. It's all the basics. It's all the basics.
Yeah.
So if you know about pacing, you know about what to get, what to shoot, and what to like. Everybody, it's weird because someone asked me like, how do you, when you watch a video, how do you edit your videos? How do you know to put that there, put this there? For me, it was just like it's a feeling. When I put a video together, and if I'm sitting there and I watch and and it feels off, I take it off apart. I change it up. You know what I mean? It's a feeling.
sure.
It's if you have that, then you're gonna be good. If you don't have that, I don't know. Watch more movies.
It's true, man.
Exercise that muscle,
That's it. Exercise that muscle. Yeah.
My boy says that exact same phrase. Like anything is exercise. Like art is exercise. All this shit's exercise. That's a great way to look at it, man. Just keep trying different shit. Keep doing it
Yeah.
a little bit differently every time.
Every time.
Love it. So, what did you guys think about that shoot that we did, man? I don't think I've seen you since then. What was the vibe for you?
Oh, dude, it was fun. You know what it is, and this is why I like what I do, and it's like it doesn't feel too stale. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we're out there, we're just vibing out. There's music, we're laughing,
Streets.
but yet that's work.
Yeah.
Take that in. That is
Hell yeah.
work. We're out there, we're in the streets, we're blasting music, we're laughing, taking a couple shots, drinking.
Having
You know what I
fun.
mean? And that's work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
man.
it's a vibe, and that's a continuous vibe that we've experienced with many people. We've drank with so many different people,
So many.
and it's like you get to know them on a personal level.
Yeah.
Everyone's a book, and every time you reach them, it's a chapter in their life. And the fact that when you drink, you don't have to drink, but it makes it a lot easier for them to spill the past chapters or summarize the past chapters in their life. It's breathtaking because then it expands your horizon, right? So, man, it's a vibe. I enjoyed it, man. I honestly, it was a good time. I felt like there needs to be more of that.
I'm down. For me,
Coming, man, for sure.
no, that was to me that was like a ton of fun. Like that was one of the most fun days of the summer like
It was
that
good.
I had for sure.
It was good.
That was sick.
It
That was sick.
You were like, you went to BC, and I'm like, bro, we got to go out there.
Yo, you know what? I was gonna bring up your Montreal trip too.
Yeah.
Going to BC, showed me like, yo, you could do so much. Like, you don't have to really reinvent the wheel. Like, we
Yeah.
could shoot a similar like style, and it would
Yeah.
look completely different. The
Yes.
energy that day could be completely different in a good
Yes,
way. Like
yes.
that opened my mind. Where going back to, you don't need the craziest idea, I feel, or the
No.
craziest technology.
No.
Like, just let's put our heads together here.
Yeah,
Let's do it. So I'm
yeah.
fucking down to do some shots
Dude,
with you guys
I'm
out,
down. I'm down.
out
It's-
west somewhere. That'd be
Dude,
sick.
that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy, man.
That'd be crazy.
That
Because
would be crazy.
man, I can picture it right now, man. We're just out there, and we're just like I've never been out there, so everything will be a new experience to me, and we're just gonna be like, yo, can we do this? I don't know, but let's try.
Exactly,
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. I'm also the type of guy that's just curious. Like, what's the community like out there?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of people are out there? You know, you never know.
Yeah.
With Montreal, like, how was that for you guys? Was that your first OT project as a team?
Yeah, you know what? Because like I was born in Montreal, right? So
Right.
going back there for work was surreal. So and that was the first time I've been there for many years, and going back there for work was a surreal feeling. It was fun. It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. I realize people might watch this, so I'm trying to keep PG, but nothing happened. Nothing happened.
First of all,
listen.
Versatile Vigilante is R-rated forever, bro.
Nothing happened.
R-rated.
No, nothing happened. I got like my girl
All
watching.
of you are very nice.
It's
They're very nice.
nothing happened.
Okay.
I'm not convicting myself here. Nothing happened.
No,
But
no
no.
self-incriminating.
Nothing
But
happened, Sarah. Nothing happened.
no, but it was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. We experienced the food out there, bro.
Montreal's definitely a food
Oh
town.
my god, bro! We went to this
Food town.
this like dumpling shop. Day one, went to this dumpling shop, bro. My gosh, I'm getting hungry by thinking about it. It was good. The food out there is good. I might say it might beat out Toronto.
For me, when I went to Montreal, I think the food scene is better, but I prefer Toronto in terms of like lifestyle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But
I get
Montreal, I
that.
love Montreal, man. The food is crazy there.
The food is
That's a
wow.
fact.
I was blown away. I was
Driving there sucks.
Bro, I almost got hit by a car, man. I was crossing the street. They drive fucking crazy.
the
out
roads
there.
are crazy.
The roads are
The
crazy.
roads are windy and
I know,
everything
it's
like that. You're like,
European style.
bro, it's crazy. It's like there's left, right, and your GPS
Only
does not know
one-way
what to do.
There's so many one-way roads.
I know,
Like,
I
If you
know.
want to get back to where you want to park, you go all the way around.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it was a vibe, bro.
Did you guys? This is a stupid question, but did you guys drive to bring all your shit? Was that the main point?
So the client rented out a van.
Okay.
So SUV rather, and then we put in our equipment of what we needed. We didn't pack everything, but we packed exactly what we needed, which was still a lot of things.
yeah.
So we got comfy. Luckily, it was only 3 of us. So right now, this was before Sam came through.
Right.
So it was me and Thang and the client. So we went there guerrilla style. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad for the equipment. But now that this show is going to expand more into different territories across continents, it's going to be an experience for sure.
So you'll be heading to Haiti, maybe?
Bro, London, where else? Korea.
That's amazing, man.
Bro,
Do you have
it's
an
crazy.
idea of when that would be?
So right now, the next episode is Indigenous.
Yeah.
So right now, we're going to basically go to like Manitoulin Island and basically shoot the episode over there. And then from then on, we move on to what's the next
That's crazy,
culture.
bro. I'm excited for you guys. Man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Might have to meet you out in London or
Bro,
some shit.
come
Let's
through.
do it,
Come
man.
through, fam.
Let's do it.
I always tell people I might have a home out there. You know what I mean? I want multiple homes. You know what I mean? That's
a
a
goal
goal.
of mine
That's a
as
goal
well.
right there. Multiple homes, because I don't feel like I need to stay one location. Some people, the minute you bring up like, people automatically have the notion that they will live and die in Toronto.
I know, especially Toronto.
Where they're born.
Yeah,
It blows my mind.
Toronto I mean, Toronto has that where it's like, yeah, it's very much its own thing. I feel like I'm from Toronto, like. I've been guilty of that too, but I'm like you. I love to move around, man.
Bro, have multiple homes. Have one here.
Hell yeah. That
Have
was
one
like
in London. Have one, in Cali.
just even for me, and not even to have multiple cribs. That's a huge goal, by the way. But just to be
doable.
well connected in different
Yeah,
places,
yeah.
man. I'm going out there. I got people out there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's huge.
Absolutely. Just the amount of people you can meet. I feel like
Oh man,
you're shortchanging your life if you just stay in one location. It's, man, whenever I hear someone's like, "No, man, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna." The fact that you even bring that topic up, it's like they look at you like you crazy, and I'm like, you gonna live and die when you're like 85, 90, or 90, whatever, long years in this one location,
I
and
know.
then go fly out a week and then come back?
I know. Different mentalities, man.
That's it.
It is some
That's it.
for some. That's what they want.
That's cool. I don't hate. Listen, I
nah,
don't hate on
I
them.
hate
I
them.
don't hate on them. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
Exactly.
I don't hate on them. I
Exactly.
just try to shed light.
It's just not for me.
No, it's just not for me. That's it. It's just not for me. But
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be that guy who's like far left or far right. I'm just here in the middle. Just hey, I hear it,
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Fuck a label, man.
bro.
You do what you do.
Do what you do. Do what makes you happy.
You won't make sure I'm
Uh,
Exactly.
I,
Exactly.
the reason why I'm laughing is because we shot one of my boys. Relucci. Relucci came out as a
Shout
male
out to
model.
Bro. Relucci was in the jerseys too.
Yes,
For anyone
yes.
who's watching.
That guy, dude, he's got a lot of things happening right now. So we shot something. He has a billboard up.
No way.
He has a
Where?
huge billboard up. It's on Rogers and Weston. The minute you pull up, boom, he's just there. And
I gotta
we're
check
shooting
that
a
out.
little like live, like his reaction and everything. And we did like a little voiceover work. So he's like trying to motivate people, saying like, yo, do what you do what you love, follow your heart and all that stuff. But I mean, it's surround yourself with those type of people that keep the energy going. So the fact that the fact that he has that, it was just like, he was just blown away.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Like,
Trust, man.
blown away.
Everyone who's doing shit came from essentially the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's not robots out there, bro. Everyone who's doing things,
Yeah.
they're human too, man.
Yes.
To be on the
Same blood flows
exactly.
through those veins.
Exactly. That's why I fuck with you guys too. Like, I really believe in the community aspect. Like, people hustle and young. I relate to like young people doing their thing.
Yeah.
If we fuck with each other, like we can go far, man. We can all go do our
Absolutely.
thing. So I love that, man. Shout out to Relucci, that's for sure.
Relucci.
I need him in here too.
Hey,
Put the press.
Relucci, come through.
Yes.
Come through, Relucci. He's gonna.
It's recorded now.
It's
facts.
out there in the universe.
Yes.
He'll understand what I'm saying. It's
You're-
out
he's
there
probably hearing it right now.
in the universe.
Yeah, I
you know
need
what
that
mean?
red
So,
whip to come through.
You hear it.
Yes.
You hear it before you see it.
There
you
we
hear
go.
it before you see it.
Shout out to the ladies as well. Aaliyah, Ava. Fucking link
Man,
back
they
up
were
again.
they were so good.
Professional.
all
They were
the
so good at what they were doing, man. Like I was blown away by because not. It's different when I don't know, man. It's like you barely had to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
You
bro,
point a
because
camera,
we were
and
all I thought we were all chilling, man.
That's it.
It really was not
That's
much
it.
work
It was just
involved at
fun.
all.
It was just like it was a good time.
That was like for me like a jackpot in terms of the people that were there. Like
Oh, yes.
never really met anyone. I met you guys once. Didn't even meet Sam.
Yeah,
Everyone there
yeah.
was cool as fuck. We were all clicking.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
Shorty's mom was cool as fuck.
Bro, I think it was just like the first day of class, and we all were
Yeah.
like, "Yo, everyone's cool out here.
Yeah.
Let's have fun." You know what I
That's
mean?
a
That's
fact.
what it felt like. That's what
Yes. Yes, no, that's dope, bro. I definitely am down for more of that shit. I tell you guys too, if you ever need like an extra hand,
It felt like. Oh, dude,
I say this to everyone. I don't know what the fuck I would help you with, but if you need help, bro,
No.
you hit
trust
me up, man.
Trust me.
No, definitely.
We'll call on that,
Yeah, 100%.
bro.
Only the beginning, that's for sure. Only the beginning.
Only the beginning, bro. I'm excited for what's to come. Honestly, it's I was talking this morning with my client and thing. I was just like, there's a change in the air. You know, I feel a shift in the universe that's saying I always believe things happen for you and not to you, right? So in the meaning, like, if things get tougher, it means the universe is trying to prep you for something that's about to come. So if there's a lot of things coming your way, maybe it's something of a sign saying, hey, listen, there's an opportunity coming.
I think
You're
so.
just trying to prep you right now to make sure you're ready for when it comes.
Bro, life is crazy. No debating that. Shit happens to every single person that's ever lived.
Yeah.
If you think that life is shit and it's only happening to you, you're going to look at it the bad way. You know, you're going to miss these blessings. If you look at it like how you described, you know.
Never got like that in the beginning, though. It's more so just, again, progression of how I've learned. And I felt like the past 3 years, that's where I've evolved as a human being. You know what I mean? And that's
what you're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, bro.
As you get older, you get smarter, you get wiser.
That's it. That's all I can ask for, right?
Exactly, bro. Keep a good. You know what? I think, bro. If you don't get bitter, with things, like, you know what? Don't get jaded, bitter. Like, something bad happened or something, whatever happened, you didn't want it to happen. Fuck it, man.
That's why
easy said.
But
it's a hard thing to do.
But you have to.
Yeah.
You have to, man.
You know, when's the last time I feel jaded? I know when the last time I felt like so jaded, when I was working for someone else, like, legitly, because like they have a cookie cutter, and if your cookie dough spills out, they're like, no.
They don't
stay in the line.
They don't want to see Aleem. They want to see their shit done.
That's it. So when you get up, but truthfully told, I've worked with some dope for the last 2 jobs I did, which I left on my own accord.
Nice.
I have to put that out there. The people, the management I worked with supported Royce Visuals. So like they would even try to work around like the schedule and whatnot. So
that's big, man. People that support is priceless.
Bro, when people support is priceless. I think that's
priceless.
Just leave it at that, man. You can't put into words.
Priceless, man. That's why I was always that type of guy too, where if someone shows me love, man, I fuck with them. End of story. Like, I don't care what they do, who they are. They show me respect. We're good.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck else they do in their time.
Bro,
we're cool.
Do you, cool. But man, it's just that support is priceless, and
priceless.
That's what I got for the past 2 jobs, which is what pushed me into doing my own thing full time.
Would you ever, let's say someone came through with a fucking big check for Royce Visuals. This is mine now, but I want you on the team.
How big of a check? How big of a check? Sorry, I want.
It would change your life.
Put a number to it, because a life changing.
Let's say I had, not me. I don't want to be that guy. Let's say the neighbor right here had $1 million check for you today, but you don't call the shots anymore. You're still involved, but you're not my majority owner anymore.
Still wouldn't do it.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
I know, because the thing is, I wanted the number to be high, so people can understand.
Yes.
That it don't matter.
It's not about the fuck. It's not about the fucking money, man.
Bro, it ain't about the. Then, that's honestly, I'm telling you what. This is the most corniest thing when people hear it ain't about the money. Freedom comes out of. Oh my God, you're speaking my language, bro. Bro, like.
Freedom is everything. You want money for your freedom.
Yes.
That's what it is. People, you know a phrase I fucking can't stand? Money buys you happiness. It doesn't, because that comes from within. But it could fucking buy you freedom, man. Like, especially if you're making the money. If someone's not paying you, you're making that money, you're putting yourself out there.
Majority of people ain't free.
No.
Majority of people ain't free.
And freedom takes a long time to acquire, bro.
Dude.
Real freedom.
It takes when you retire. Because now you're getting paid. Well, depending on how everything worked out.
On how the moves turned out.
But you're free when you retire. When you've paid your time, the most valuable thing on this planet, to someone else's dream, right?
Exactly.
Think about that. Like you, and it goes to my quote of like what I say all the time, and I say it to my team, and he knows when I'm going to go with this one. It blows my mind that I gotta ask someone a day off for my life. If I have a kid, to take my kid to the soccer practice, to do whatever. It blows my mind that there's a thing that, hey man, can I take a couple of days off? I just want to, take my kid out, or just take a day off. I'm not feeling good. I'm stressed out. And the boss could be like, no, go to work.
Yep.
We need you here or you're fired. And you're just like, is there anything? It blows my mind that we are in a society where I got to do that.
I know.
My life, I came out of here and now I'm going to ask another man's permission or woman's permission to take a day off of my life?
I know.
Blows my mind. Oh, you got to put 2 weeks in. In my life? Yep.
Yes,
I
exactly.
never understood that. Like, okay, you're gonna quit a job, but you gotta give your 2 weeks in. Like,
But here's the thing, though. It made sense because they made it make sense.
Yeah.
Because when the society's constructed to the point where it's like, it makes sense. Yeah, I got to put 2 weeks in. Yeah.
It's so common that just questioning it is a big thing.
Oh, dude.
It's like what?
Saying, that's why I got to repeat myself. It blows my mind
For sure.
that you got to ask another individual who's not part of your life permission to take a day off.
I'm
one
laughing,
day of your life back.
bro, and you'll never get that back. Impossible. I'm laughing because it's crazy, bro. The more people I talk to of the entrepreneurial spirit, doesn't matter what industry, it always comes back to that. Always. Like making your own schedule, bro. Like having your own.
Absolutely.
Have your own time.
That's a universal language too. That's my fucking number one goal, man.
It's.
I don't need I don't need a ton of money, bro. I don't really care about that. It's all about what you were just saying there.
Dude,
Just
being able to take the day off when you want to take the day off
Exactly.
because it's your time.
it's not even power. It's not even power, bro. It's just I get to say about what I want to do. You do whatever you want. That's real as fuck, man. That's huge.
Man, every time I even tell people that, it's like a reaffirmation to myself that like, yo, yeah, that's crazy.
You ever you remember the Dave Chappelle situation from time ago? You familiar with that?
Vaguely.
When he was pretty much like the biggest star in the world, real
Yeah,
shit. Like
yeah.
he was getting paid a ridiculous amount of money.
Yes.
Like something literally like 50 mil a year, like crazy like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I'm being pushed to my absolute limits and past with the scheduling, like just filming every single day, hours. And he left, he dipped to Africa.
He did.
And everyone's like, how could you fucking leave that much money on the table? And he's like, how could you just blow this and leave? And he's like, man, like I was losing myself.
Yeah.
Like I had nothing. I had all this money and I had nothing. My brain was like gone.
Yeah.
And I think that takes huge balls to do that, man, because that's very real.
Yeah.
He could have just shut it off and be like, let me keep taking these checks, collecting these checks.
Yeah.
But he's like, man, what's the point of that?
He knew exactly, like, it's mental health, right? It's like
Mental
where your
health, for real.
mindset was at that time. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, yo, you should quit your job tomorrow, right? No. I'm just saying the goal should be to, have your own days off.
That goes back to your earlier thing with business and creativity is separate.
Yeah.
It's like with this shit, you have to have a plan of what you're trying to do, bro. Like you have to okay, this is what I want. How do I achieve this? Like it's not going to happen overnight, bro. So business, that to me is like another thing about business.
Bro, like it's...
How do I put this into place?
It's crazy because there's so many creators out there that don't have a plan. They just want to do collabs.
Yeah.
And then it's
need
crazy.
a vision,
You know what? You know what's funny? There'll be artists out there or creators out there that'll have 20K, 50K, or 40K, or whatever Ks, but yet they're doing a day job because they can't make enough from their actual what
For
they're
sure.
portraying
For sure.
on their socials. because it's all about, and it all centers around the business.
Quantity on social media is like the biggest joke in the world,
Dude,
bro.
it is.
It doesn't add up to anything. If you have a small amount of if you have 100 followers, but 80 of them legitimately fuck with you, like support you. If you have 1 million and fucking small
the
doesn't matter.
foundation depends on the
foundation,
foundation,
man.
right?
The foundation, exactly. It's not about quantity with these numbers, bro. It's really not.
No. It's
The society right now is just so
exactly.
so catered to.
'Cause
Okay, let me look at this. How many likes this person has?
Exactly.
yeah.
How many followers this guy have? Nah.
Exactly.
Instead of looking at, we talk about this all the time, is they never look at the work they do. They only look at the numbers that they can give.
The final result.
Exactly.
100%. You guys like podcasts? Are you fans of podcasts?
It's funny. It's like my man's like, "Yo, when are we gonna start our podcast?" I'm like,
I want to be first guest.
Yes,
Can you do that?
absolutely,
I'm saying
absolutely,
that right now.
absolutely,
I'm gonna be
absolutely.
selfish. I want that.
absolutely.
But I say that because I just watched one the other day with this guy named Johnny Shipes. You know him?
No.
There's a music label called Cinematic, and essentially it's a independent label where he more or less signs rappers and mostly rappers, and he's like, what do you see yourself as? And I'm gonna do my best to support you in that. So it's independent. It's still a label, but the artists, they put out what they want to put out. He just kind of looks after the business and makes sure they're on point. And the guy asked him in the interview, he's like, what do you look for? He's like, honestly, what I look for is do they have like a brand? Do they have something? And he said, I've looked at people with literally 40 followers, but the music is fire, and I could see that the people fuck with them, like they're really doing it.
Yeah.
He said straight up, he's like, a check mark on their Instagram, I don't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he's someone who I think you would fuck with him because he's a very much entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Like, I think people in that same entrepreneur spirit see things similarly, which is interesting, you know. But yeah, fuck the numbers, bro.
Dude,
it doesn't tell the whole
numbers
story.
don't matter. Numbers don't matter.
Look at the work, exactly.
The work is good, but also you need a plan, right? I mean,
exactly. That's why he said. That's why he said too. He's like, the music can be great, but if they don't really have like a, you know, yeah, exactly.
I think, and that's it, man. It just differentiates from you, like, from a regular artist to a business artiste, right? Like business creator.
Vision, bro.
Right? It's a vision and the tenacity to be like, I want to be more than just the guy who can just do videos or take photos.
Exactly. You gotta be a little crazy, bro. You gotta be a little crazy, I think.
Out of the box. You gotta be a little bit
out of the box.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
A little bit. We're not even crazy, but you gotta be okay with people looking at you like you might be crazy. I've gone through that where I'm like, I know people don't really understand what I'm doing all the time, but I know.
Yeah.
I got my like blueprint.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But you know what? Those people are gonna be like, man, we support you from the beginning. We saw you,
bro. I can't wait for that. That's
we
funny
liked
to
your
me.
videos,
I like
bro.
I like that shit, bro.
We saw every interview you did. We liked everyone.
Those days will be funny.
Can you put us on? Like,
I'll be like, yeah, for sure. Hang up.
Bro, I'm legit, bro.
But that's part of going back to what Thang said there with they don't really see the background, like they don't see what they did before. Bro, you don't turn into a fucking star after one day. Like, you're grinding, you're hustling. Like, that's why I always fucked with Justin Bieber, bro, because there's video of him on the street playing his guitar. He's like 12.
He grinded.
He did, man. He did. He's incredibly talented, and now he has the machine behind him. But he didn't, like, he's not there by accident, bro. The talent's there, and he was working, bro. Drake, same thing. Bro, he's on fucking Degrassi, man.
Yeah.
1 million people have been on TV shows. They don't all turn into fucking Drake, bro. Like,
but there's like 1 million critics, right?
1 million critics,
that
exactly.
Would be like, oh, he didn't do this or they didn't
which
do
is
that.
just not true at all, you know?
But who are these people who are talking like that?
They never done shit.
Exactly.
That, it all goes back to that.
Oh my God, exactly. But
critics don't make movies, bro.
No, they don't.
They're just critics.
Exactly.
They just talk. They just
Exactly.
talk about it.
I like to call them Keyboard warriors.
Keyboard warriors, bro. Monday morning quarterbacks.
Okay. Wow.
You see that shit?
Trademark that one.
Monday. I wish I could, bro. I've
Was
definitely.
that taken already?
I've heard that from
That
someone
was
else.
good.
It's mine now, bro. It's mine now.
That was
Let's
good.
go.
Wow.
Monday morning quarterbacks, bro.
I took that in. I digested at what you said.
You
I was
like that one, eh?
That's solid. That's
That's
solid.
facts, though. That's fact. That always is the case.
Wow.
That's why, you know what, man? Whatever industry anyone's in, if you believe in it, keep doing it, bro.
Absolutely.
Keep pushing, man.
Absolutely. No matter like what people say. I mean, again, it all sounds cliche because so many people say it, but it's true.
Exactly.
It's true.
Cliche gang. I've been saying this on like the last 5 podcasts I've done, like cliches, like every single time, but it's fucking true.
It is. Just keep doing what you want to do. I mean, don't do it without evolving.
Exactly. That's a
Do
great
it would
point
make,
too.
would make sense, right? So, like, if you're gonna say be a photographer, don't just be like, all right, let me collab with people. Okay, first, where are your situation? Do you know how to take good photos? If you do know how to take good photos, collab with the right people.
Yes.
And make sure it's a transaction and not a, I'm just giving it out for free. I'm just trying to build my portfolio. No. They need to see that you have value.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're collaborating with them is you got to meet in the middle, right?
Exactly. I kind of feel like I when with you, I'm like, yo, you're always behind the camera. I think it would be sick to voice your shit, you know? You have to have something to sell.
Something more to
Yes.
sell. Because everyone starts out in the way of where, like, they just want to create.
For sure.
But then that gets you so far.
Exactly.
Right?
There's a limit on that.
You got to pay bills. You got to raise kids. If you want kids, you got to buy a house.
Yep.
You got to get life insurance. You want to do stocks? Think about it. You know what I mean? There's so much avenues you got to do. And you're not going to charge someone for what you do?
You have to, bro.
And you're not going to charge in a good amount for what you do?
Yep.
Yeah, fair amount. Yeah.
Right? So, like, if you want to have a lifestyle that you want to live, have a plan.
You gotta have the plan. You gotta have some balls, bro.
That's it.
Gotta take the risk.
That's it.
And also, too, I've seen this with a lot of people. You can't rush that, though.
Oh, yeah.
You can't start charging people when you don't have a foundation yet. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck you are. What am I paying for? You need to be solidified already, at least on a surface level.
It's almost like they're asking, say it's like an established person, and they're like, yo, hey, can you put me on? And for some miracle, that person replies to you, and that person is like in a really good place.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, cool. What do you like? What can you do? And he's like, oh, well, I'm a photographer. Oh, okay. Do you have a work portfolio? No, I don't have no portfolio. And you're just like, oh, okay.
You're not ready.
Do you have a camera? It's like, no, man, I don't have a camera because I've been trying, but like work was hard. But like if you put me on, I promise you I'll work hard.
It's not. That doesn't work. The life doesn't
But
work
that
way.
translates in so many ways.
Exactly.
It's like, how are you even? That's why I said the
skip
universe.
steps.
Exactly. The universe puts you in
Yes.
places that preps you.
Exactly, bro.
And if you try to take the easy route out, you're gonna learn the hard way.
100%. There's no skipping steps, man. I've learned that for sure.
Yeah.
And the fun is in the steps too.
I hear that a lot.
That's
I
where
try
the
to convince
fun is.
myself that sometimes. Sometimes it's like, man, get me to that point at B. You know what I mean? But like, I understand.
Bro,
I
you know
understand.
what? I'll tell you a quick story. When with the shoot we were doing together,
yeah.
the model shit was starting to frustrate me. I'm like, fuck, because remember the one like broke her leg or some shit. The other ones weren't fucking.
When he told me that, I'm just like, what?
And I'm like, bro, like I'm ready to do this
Yeah,
shit, whatever.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
it turned out like, bro, I was able to find a pretty good plug. Like, if
Dude.
going in the future, we need models.
Bro.
We got more than
It's
enough.
crazy what you
And
pulled.
bro, the girls that we had were fucking perfect. Like,
Wow.
couldn't.
Yep.
So that's where I'm like, yo, that happened for a reason, and those steps happen for a fucking reason, bro. And look how all of us, I think, are ahead where we were from that. Like,
Yeah. We keep
So-
moving forward.
Exactly,
That's the thing. Whenever we're moving forward, everyone is rowing their own boat, right?
you have
Everyone's
to
rowing
do
their
your
own
part.
boat.
Exactly.
Do your part. No one's gonna row your boat by yourself, right? We might
Exactly.
go our separate ways, but if we meet up and you're behind us, we can't slow our boat down to pick you up. You gotta
Exactly. You hold
roll
each
even
other
faster
back.
now.
Yes, that's a great way to look at it. You can't put anyone on who's not trying to put the work in, bro. You gotta keep up.
That's it. That's all it is.
Fuck, man, that's amazing. One final thing I've been meaning to ask you: where does Royce come from? Thanks, got the smile here.
Because you know what's funny? Because usually people go from two ways for coming up with a name. Usually they put their name in it.
Yeah.
You know, like James Productions or da-da-da.
Sure.
Royce is not my name. People call me Royce, though.
Yeah.
People would be like, yo, is your name Royce? Sure. Call me Royce. It's like my alias.
Yeah.
It's my alias name. But no, Royce is not my name. Royce came from an idea that I had with a friend. We sat down and I was trying to come up with a name for, what I do. And this is before I even had the idea to do what I do today. And I was just like, I want to run a production, like a video thing, but high class, right? I want, like, I've always been drawn to the high class lifestyle. Like, I want nice things.
Yep.
So and you know where I'm going with this. He started naming out cars, and he's like, "Oh, the Rolls Royce," and I'm like, "Yo, the Rolls Royce is bad. I like that." And he's just like, "How about Royce Productions?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "That's not bad." And then we're just like, "Royce Visuals." That sounds fire, actually.
Fire.
Let me take that. And then I just adopted that name, Royce Visuals, and no one had it. So I just basically plaster that all over on social, make sure I get the domain name and all that stuff. And then it just grew from there. So now Royce Visuals seems much more digestible than any other. I believe Royce Visuals sounds like a digestible name,
so
right?
Clean.
That's what I wanted. I just wanted like a clean, easy name that's like, if you heard it, yo, have you shot with Royce Visuals? Royce Visuals. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah. It's good too because it's easy to say like part of the Royce Visuals team.
yes,
You can build that brand with it too.
Yeah, short story. The most awkward thing. So I had a friend who was with the Liberal Party.
Okay.
Right. So we shot with Trudeau, and he was at this event. And then the thing is, we're supposed to be there earlier. My bad. I came late. All right, we came late. So now, because we came earlier, we would have avoided, Secret Service and all that people. So we came late. So now they're like, "Who are you guys?" And we're like, "We're media." And they're like, "Okay, you're there." So I'm there. Me and him are in the corner. Me and Thang are in the corner, and with other newscasts, CTV, CBC, and my man with Secret Service has the thing in his ear, and he's going to these broadcast stations, and he's like, "CBC, okay, here's your pass. CTV, CB24, cool. And he comes up to us, and I'm just like, man, you know what? Let me puff my chest up.
Yes.
And he's like, "Who you guys are?" And I'm like, "Royce Visuals." And he looks down, and he looks up, and he looks down.
I remember this.
And he's like,
They came over.
"What?" I'm like, "Royce Visuals." And he takes his earpiece off, and I'm like, "This is it. All right." And he's like, "And what is that? Like, who are you guys? Like, we don't do..." And I'm like, "We're a production company." He's like, No, we don't, you can't just come in here." And I'm like, no, listen, we don't show up unannounced. We get brought here for a reason. And then the person who brought us up came through and was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And she came directly to us. But the thing is, before that, each of those broadcast stations smirked. The guys from CP24, CTV, and CBC, they all had a smirk because, oh, look at these guys. Like, these guys just came out of nowhere. But they are working for their corporation. They're smirking at us who are doing our own thing.
Bosses, bro.
And then when she came through and it just solidified our presence, Secret Service was like, all right, cool.
She was the organizer of everything.
Yeah, and she just told him, like, "Listen, these are the guys that are part of it." So, and he's just like, okay, no problem. And he gave us our badge. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it is no fucking problem.
Bro.
We say it's not
The thing
a
is,
problem.
we stood our ground
Hell
and we
yeah,
just puffed
bro.
our chest, and I will never
Oh,
forget
that's
their
amazing,
smirk. I'll
man.
never forget their smirk. They all looked at me, and I was just like, and I see them on the side, and I'm just like, Royce Visuals. And then
Royce Visuals, CP24, you got nothing on these guys,
yo,
bro.
you're
Fuck
gonna
you
go
guys.
back, and they're gonna cut you a check, but I cut my own check.
Facts. That's a gangster story, bro. I love that. Real deal shit. Royce
That's it,
Visuals
that's it.
forever, bro.
That's it.
That's
Royce Visuals
the
forever.
motto,
Royce
man.
Visuals forever. There's gonna be Royce merch. There's gonna be Royce coffee. There's gonna.
I need
it's a
some
lot more.
coffee. I fuck with coffee.
Hey, I like.
Let's do it.
Yo, one of my things I want to do is like just outsource, get some beans, and then just create our. If you run a production company, you can advertise so much different industry.
Absolutely, bro. That's kind of why I did the clothing. I'm like, yo, let's see what we could put a fucking logo on.
Absolutely.
It comes out sick.
Bro,
do
it's
it.
a vibe.
Yeah,
It's a vibe. I'll say this is that, and this is the easiest way to digest how powerful media is. Everyone has crack pipes. And you think about it, you're like, crack pipes. What do you mean crack pipes? Like, you think people are like drug addicts? No. Your screens are crack pipes. Think about it. You are addicted to the screens. What's in the crack pipes? Media.
Yeah.
Right? What you watching is what you put in your crack pipe, and everyone's smoking that right now.
It's a fact.
So if I become the biggest drug dealer in media production, not anything else, let that be known. Who's to say I'm not gonna gain
Hell yeah, push that good product, man.
Hey, come on!
That blue magic.
The product is good.
Yes, sir.
That product is good. Blue magic. Heisenberg has nothing on me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I tell people to say my name, and it's like
that's gangster
no,
shit, bro.
No, legit though.
That's that confidence. That's not arrogance, That's that.
No,
I know what the fuck it is,
Absolutely,
and I know what we're capable of.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna put the work in.
Absolutely.
Cheers to that, boys.
Cheers to that. To hard work.
To hard work. There's some fucking flies in your cup.
I know.
Jeez, bro. I'm gonna pour you another cup.
They're coming after me.
Fucking flies. But yo, love the fucking conversation we had today. Both you, Thang. We're gonna get you a solo interview. That's a fact. You're booked in.
You know what I want to do? I would love to bring the Sam and Thang and us, and just. I think it'd be cool.
I'm super down for that. Actually, I was a question I was gonna have too. Do you guys have a headquarters?
That's what we're looking for right now.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for.
Get one in this spot, bro. That would be sick.
Bro, we're
Same
looking.
Location. That
we're
would be
looking.
Crazy. Dude, fuck up the whole building.
I'm telling you, we're looking for a location right now. So I mean, there's a lot of things we want to do at that location, and it'd be centralized. It'd be good energy. Energy is huge. So to have everyone in one spot,
money,
absolute money.
We're definitely gonna get the gang in here for a full one.
I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a lot of energy. Dope. I came through alone. Well, Thang is here, but I think it'd be cool just to bring the dynamics in.
I'm down.
Here's our introduction.
For sure. For sure.
Intro. Yeah.
Then the other tree branches come in.
Come on. I can't do this by myself, right?
Fuck
I could show up to a production, but I can't be gripped. I can't.
Nah, your team is solid too, man. You guys got a good fucking thing going on.
I respect that.
I'm always support you guys from afar or from up close for sure.
I appreciate that.
Anything to add? Anything coming up in the next little bit? You want a promo?
Anything's coming up, man. I'm just thinking, man, I gotta go home and edit. And just any editors out there, this is a PSA. If you're good at what you do, we looking.
What are you looking for in an editor? Put a little job requirement right here.
See, anyone can put clips together, right? But no one can really put clips together.
Put their stamp on
right?
Shit.
So it's a feeling.
Yeah.
Because people who edit, I see a couple edits and I'm just like, the feeling's off, the pacing's off. You know what I mean? Why did they put that there and not there? It could kill a movie. Listen,
for sure.
I could curate the best ingredients, which is shooting, but you will be the chef in the kitchen putting those ingredients together.
That's a fact.
If I give you triple class A ingredients and you don't know what to do with it,
you overcook it.
You burn, you undercook it, and you give me a subpar product. Ingredients matter to no one, right? So that's 100%. Why editor needs to know about pasting. They need to know about, of course, coloring. Need to have a sense for that, you know what I mean? Facts. Not just put clips together and just be like, put me on. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Be good at what you do.
No clips together. Like you said, clips or, personally, it's just me personally, just really cheesy effects.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Really
if I watch your video in the first 10 seconds, I see 3 effects. You're out. You're gone. I'm gonna take your bag.
That's
leave.
So funny.
I'm gonna flip the computer up. If I see 3 effects, different effects in the first 10 seconds, you know what? Scratch that. In the first 30 seconds, if I see 3 effects in the first 30 seconds, you're out. You're out. You're a ball. You're done. You're
Not
right.
Royce
Don't even-
material.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
on.
even bother. Don't even bother.
Not
I'm
Royce
telling you,
material.
you're no, because it's every time I think about it, I'm just like, I might pull some kitchen nightmare stuff on you, man. That's some like
Ramsey mode.
some Ramsey mode, like get out, you know. I might pull that
That's
on
all right,
you.
bro. That shows the passion for the business.
Well,
though,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
you
because
gotta
you can
have
literally
that.
make or break, right?
sure, bro.
So if I give you what we shot and I see trash, then you should have confidence in your edit. If you have confidence, it will come out in your edits.
All right, there you go. You heard it. Any editors in the city or even elsewhere? If you think you fucking
We
cut the
are-
mustard, man, you
Hey, I'm telling you,
hit the Royce Visuals gang.
we got a lot of things coming. So it's not like we just need you to edit one video. It's more so, we need you to add your own touch
Yeah.
to this video. So it's not just editing. It's more so you're collaborating with us on bringing the vision forward. So you're
Yes.
part of the crew. You're not just a
That's a
number.
fact. All right, there you go. You guys heard it, man.
That's it.
Other than that, I really appreciate you guys coming out, bro.
Thank you for
We'll
having us.
can't wait for the next collab that we do.
Hey,
Whatever
it's
that
gonna be
might
crazy.
be, we'll
It's
do
gonna be
something.
crazy.
Maybe it's in another city, another
Wow.
province,
Wow.
another country.
I don't know.
Who the
man.
fuck knows, man?
I don't
You
know,
never
man.
know. All right, guys. Fucking Royce Visuals, Aleem, head
Thank you.
honcho,
Thank
thang,
you. Thank you.
fucking Dawn of this shit,
That's it. That's
captain
it.
of this shit.
That's it. That's it.
Let's go, man.
Appreciate it.
You guys, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And go subscribe to Versatile Vigilante.
Let's go.
Subscribe Royce Visuals.
Come on.
We're fucking out here.
Out.